I don't know how to express myself other than to put on some sunglasses. I don't have to see my eyes. It makes me uncomfortable. I just wanted to address meaning in life and purpose and existence and all that. What's the purpose in life? You know, people always say that shit. People following my Facebook page, and on everything I post is just some random fuckface. And you know, you gotta realize that, like, well, you know, a lot of people don't really follow like everything I post on page. They only see something every once in a while, so they're not like, they don't even know who the fuck I am. They don't give a shit about my shit. There's probably only 20 people in this world who actually give a shit about my shit. I'm gonna have this YouTube channel that I fuck around with, and I don't have that. Like, you know, that really shows you how much people actually give a shit about my shit who follow me on Facebook. I got 61,000 followers, yet I only have 152 subscribers. Like, that's pretty intense. You see that crooked tooth right there? I like this camera though. I just wish it was 60 frames per second at least, you know? And of those 152 people, only like maybe 30 actually watch my videos. And I'm gonna say probably half of those people watch it for the first time and then never watch it again, because you know, there's so many people to pull from in the Nihilism Supreme Facebook page. There's like 60,000 people, so like I would say there's only 15 to 20 people that legit give a shit about what I'm doing, and I can't rely on them to do this forever. But that's all then and there. What is the purpose in life? People always put, yeah, there's no purpose to anything, why bother, whatever, whoop. Every time I say anything that has not to do with nihilism, they're just like, why bother? Who cares? Like, who cares? Why bother? Yeah, I mean, there's really, I mean, realistically speaking, there's no reason to do anything. You do whatever. You can do whatever the fuck you want, but there's no purpose behind it all other than what you do. Someone says, like, what's the reason really to fall in love? And the thing is, if you believe that love is a wonderful divine blessing from God, cool, but it's not. And for a lot of people, they don't, you know, they don't believe in that. And so then it starts coming up like, what is the purpose in love? Because they get their heart broken or something like that, they start to not trust love because they go through some shit. And they think, what is the purpose? Why should I continue to try to fall in love if there's a terrible chance of getting this horrible emotion again? What is the purpose in wearing a seatbelt? Seatbelt keeps you constrained. It keeps you from flying out of the car if you get into a car accident. But then you end up in a horribly mangled mess and then you're crippled from the neck down. Maybe it would have been better to die. Yeah, maybe, I guess, whatever. And don't wear a seatbelt. Fuck you, who cares? Other ways, like, what's the reason for love? Well, I mean, here's why a lot of people fall in love, because it feels good. Love is oxytocin. You know, when you're in love, you're constantly flowing oxytocin. Every time you think about the person you're in love with, you feel amazing. And eventually that starts to go down. For some people, it never goes away, supposedly. But eventually that goes away. If you base your entire relationship on that love, you're going to be disappointed. If you're going to form a relationship, a serious long-term relationship, there needs to be more than just love. You need to build something together, something that can't be taken down if the love finally goes away. You need to understand the reality that the love will probably go away. There's a small chance it won't go away, and you know, if that happens, cool. But you have to understand that realistically speaking, that love is not going to exist anymore. And it'll only come back when you're like 70 years old and you're just like, you have nothing else to do, and you just have this person with you who's always been with you, and it's like a partner. That's different. But like in your in your 40s and 50s, even in your 30s, if you've been married for like 10 years and stuff, it's going to be pretty fucking difficult to hold on to the feelings of love. It'll only come back once in a while, but it may not come back in the right way. You may end up just hating each other. You have to go in with the realization that it's possible, it's very likely, that love will die. So, when you do that, you make sure to form a relationship based on more than just your love. You do something with it. Maybe form a business together. Maybe, create a charity or something. Maybe work together on, making each other very independent people. So maybe you don't want to be too dependent on each other. You want to be able to have the freedom while at the same time advancing each other's lives. Do something that you feel would be great for you guys in the future, that it wouldn't even matter if there's moments where you don't know if you love the other person anymore. You shouldn't be getting married just because you're in love. That's a retarded thing to do. There needs to be a plan. There needs to be a future. Unless you don't give a shit. And then, whatever, do whatever you want. There's no real reason for anything. We're all just here by accident, probably. Maybe we're here for a reason. Maybe God put us here and we're doing shit wrong. Who cares? Whatever. I'm fucked, alright? If the Christians are right, I'm fucked. The Catholics are right, and I find that out near the end, then I could get saved. What if the Jews are right? What if the Muslims are right? Very unlikely. All of them are wrong, but Scientologists are even more unlikely. I hope I don't get fucking taken down. I'm probably going to edit that part out or bleep it out. Scientology. Alright, so that's the video.